Yo, this your boy Flo-Rida, and I'm locked into www.phatbeats.net, London's #1 internet radio station.
To you, good afternoon and even good evening. Welcome to another world exclusive interview with your boy, the original DJ Memzee. That's right, your boy Memzee, live on Phatbeats.net. And like I said, guys, been promoting him for about a week now, all the way from Florida. It's the one and only Flo-Rida, live on Phatbeats.net. Good morning, good afternoon, and even good evening to you, Flo-Rida. Good morning to you, bro.
Good morning, happy to be here.
Wow, it's just honestly an honor to have you live right here on Phatbeats.net. So how are you finding the UK at the moment?
Oh man, I love it every time I come. The fans, show me a lot of love, and I can do nothing more but, be here.
Right, let's just start off. How did the name Flo-Rida come around for the people that don't know you as an artist? And can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
I mean, I represent, Miami, Carol City, Dade County, the 305. I'm from the state of Florida in the United States. And I just took Florida, broke it in half. The flow represent my melodic style. The rider represent my gift to speed up and slow down my rhyme pattern. And there you have it, Flo-Rida.
Right, the tune Low, featuring T-Pain, is a tune at the moment most people know you for, and which was last year's phenomenal #1 dance floor smash, and has now spent an incredible year in the UK Top 75. How does that make you feel?
Oh man, definitely happy. I won the People's Choice Award for, '08. Definitely couldn't have did without the fans. So I mean, I love it. Just being a artist, not having a record deal, and then to, launch, a career such as mine at this as a first-time artist is definitely, a blessing and a dream come true.
When you hear your tune being played in the clubs and radio and stuff, like how do you feel? Like, yeah, the mixing in your tune, and it was like, whoa, Flo-Rida, big tune. Like, how do you feel about that?
Oh man, I feel great. I mean, just being in that atmosphere where, people are getting up out of their seats, going to the dance floor. I mean, lets me know that I did my job. My dedication and time wasn't wasted in the studio.
You know what, Flo-Rida, let's introduce your #1 hit, Low, with T-Pain, right here on Phatbeats.net, and let's give them a little spin of Low right now.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Flo-Rida, live in your face on Phatbeats.net. Here's the #1 record of '08, and it's very historic. Here it is, Low, 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 featuring my brother T-Pain. Let's get it.
It's live on Phatbeats.net. It's your boy, the original Memzee, with an exclusive interview with Flo-Rida. Flo-Rida, since the success of Low, Warner's Music third best-selling single of 2008, and being a Grammy-nominated rapper, and following up from last year's UK Silver Certificate album, Mail on Sunday, which I definitely loved, by the way, and being playlisted on all the UK's playlist stations. How does that make you feel, like getting rotated literally every day on all radio stations in the UK?
I mean, I've always been a fan of guys like, the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, the Eminems, and I had a dream. I mean, to see my dream, achieve this statue is definitely an honor. I mean, especially when you say international, because that's like having, whatever country you're #1 in, or your record is getting played, that's another life. So I mean, it couldn't be a better situation for me.
Let's talk about your new single right now, Right Round, featuring Keisha, released through Atlantic Records again, which comes out on March the 23rd, if I'm correct.
I'm not sure I know it's March 30th.
Okay,
yeah,
round about March time. So watch out for it, guys. March around about the 23rd to the 30th. His new single, Right Round, will be out in your stores very first. It's the first single to be taken from your forthcoming album, Root of a Struggle.
Yeah, Roots, abbreviated for Rap of Overcoming a Struggle. And I mean, definitely inspired for the fact I had a chance to go to Africa recently, and I did the MTV Awards, which was the first time it was held there. Prior to that, I was aware of the fact that, in Africa they have a lot of struggle, but I have my own struggle, in life, and I wanted that to be represented, on the album, and not just be known for, the hot records. Let people know I had a dream, and you can achieve your dream if you put, certain depending on your lifestyle, if you put it a certain way, you definitely can achieve it as well. So I have like the party joints on this Roots album, as well as the 5 joints that definitely give you the outlook of Flo-Rida as a person.
What made you sample the Dead and Alive hit, You Can Spin Me Right Round Like a Record, as a first thing? What was the inspiration of taking that old classic joint and bringing it back to the modern time?
I mean, and putting out a sophomore album such as Roots, I wanted people to know that I'm real rounded when it comes to music. As you know, I'm always trying to reinvent myself. So I mean, shout out to my A&R, Mike Karen. You know, I heard this record in my household growing up, but at the same time, he brought it to my attention, and when he did that, you know, it was a challenge. You know, and I just, you know, made sure I executed. And as you can see, it was a #1 record prior to me doing it, and it stayed a #1 with me jumping on it. So definitely thanks to the fans, you know, who helped me sell like 636,000 copies, beating out my other record with Low. I mean, here you have it, right round making history.
You know what? I think it's time for you to introduce your brand new single, which is coming out March the 23rd on Phatbeats. And let's get your brand new single banging on Phatbeats right now.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. We still in the building live right here on Phatbeats. Here's my other record that helped me make history. It's right round in your face right now.
It's right, live on Phatbeats. It's your boy, the original Memzee and Flo-Rida. On your new album, Flo-Rida, Roots of a Struggle, is there any collaborations who you definitely enjoyed working on the album?
I mean, definitely, you know, I had fun working with the legendary Wycliffe, you know. I worked on a record called Rewind. That's on my album. I worked with Nelly Furtado, you know, who's great, always does her thing. I got Neo, you know, he's a songwriting genius. And I have my boy Pleasure P, you know, it's a record that I have out now as well. It's called Shown. So, I mean, you guys will get that video real soon, as well as the Right Round video, which premiered in the States recently. So, I mean, definitely, you know, we doing it real big this year.
When someone says Flo-Rida is on a remix, what tune comes into your mind you're most known for the collaboration? Is it the tune with Rick Ross, Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe and Lil Wayne, which was entitled Speeding? Is that the one that most people say, oh, you know, Flo-Rida, that's the main remix that you're on, kind of thing?
I mean, you know, people definitely, you know, they love that record, but for the most part, you know, people just enjoy, I think, just the melodic voice. So whatever record I'm on, you know, it tends to get played a lot.
Well, let's go back to when you first started into the rapping kind of industry. You first got your break at the age of 18 as a rapper when touring as a hype man for Fresh Kid Ice of the 2 Live crew, and your MC skills caught an attention of Devantis Swing, formerly the fame of the R&B group. That must have been such an achievement, like to get recognised by such a kind of manager or someone that was organising Jodeci at the time.
Oh yeah, you know, I always heard of people getting phone calls and getting record deals, but when I got the call from him, it definitely, you know, made my day. You know, I was sitting on the couch at home, and you know, I got the call, and he told me to come out to California. You know, shout out to my boy Trey Pierce of the Blind Boys of Alabama, who actually initiated that. You know, got the demo in his hands. I went out there and worked with Devontae for like 4 years. You know, I got a chance to meet Flav, who actually stayed in the same studio with us. We grinded it out prior to him having the Flavor of Love. But, you know, I was exposed to a lot, you know, whether it be, you know, being able to perfect my craft, you know, just learning things from him. But, yeah, you know, I definitely had a great time working with Devontae.
In 2006, you left the LA due to the success, landing on a record deal due to promoting yourself hard on the streets of LA. You return back to Miami to continue with the grind with your new signing with Pole Entertainment. So how did Pole Entertainment come about?
Yeah, Pole Boy Entertainment. Shout out to E-Class, you know, CEO Big Chuck, and my manager Freezy and Fo Mill. You know, actually, you know, I always knew these guys prior to me leaving to LA. You know, they was doing music and they put out different artists. But, you know, it came a time when they thought about me, you know, with me living out in LA. They knew I was still grinding and they respected that. So I actually left LA to visit my hometown, Miami, for a little bit, and wind up getting a deal with Po Boy Records, the major being Atlantic Records.
How did you kind of feel at the time, and when you was growing up? Who was your icon when you was growing up in the hip-hop industry?
I mean, I looked up to just hometown favorites. I love the 2 Live crew. I mean, another group out of Miami, the Poison Clan. I love LL Cool J, Run DMC, NWA, you know, to name a few.
Just to end off the interview, just a quick one. I'm going to ask you a kind of a fireball round where I want to find out the ins and outs, how you feel as an artist. Well, let's go into it. Who do you find better vocally as an artist, Faith Evans or Mary J?
I mean, both of them, they touch me. You know, they have this spirit about them when they sing. I mean, they both have you know, soul. So I mean, I couldn't say which one I love best, because I mean, both of them have songs that touch me.
Who do you mind more as a producer, Timbaland or Swiss Beats?
I mean, Timbaland, you know, he's definitely an icon. Swiss Beats, man, he's done beats for everybody. So I mean, both of them. I mean, depending on what kind of style of beats you want, you know, both of those guys are hot.
A night in with the girls or a night out with the boys?
It's always good, you know, to have a night out with the girls.
Jennifer Lopez or Beyonce?
Oh man, both of them, you know.
Okay.
I mean, you can't have one without the other.
American football or basketball?
Um, I like both, you know.
Okay. Takeout or cooking?
Excuse me.
Take in, would you prefer to stay in and have something to eat, or would you prefer to go out and have something to
Oh,
eat
I love to be at home.
at
eating.
home? Okay. Florida or Washington? Where would you like to be more?
I think you know that answer.
Okay. What car would you prefer better, a Mercedes SL 500 or an Audi A1 Sportback?
Give me the Mercedes.
Mercedes. Okay. What was the last film you saw in the cinema?
The Notorious movie.
What do you prefer better, Nando's or KFC?
Excuse me.
What would you prefer better, Nando's is a restaurant or KFC?
I don't know what Nando's is.
You don't know. You got to try it while you're in the UK as well. And yeah, that's it. I just want to say, honestly, guys out there, remember, watch out for it. Flo-Rida's brand new single, Right Round's coming out March the 23rd. Go down and support it on YouTube, MySpace, iTunes, everywhere. Support it. I just want to say, honestly, it's been an honour having you live right here on Phatbeats.net, Flo-Rida.
Thanks for having me here live on Phatbeats. And remember, Roots, the album in stores March 30th. I want to thank all my fans for all the support. You know, I couldn't have did it without you guys. And let's continue to make history.